Potent Pondering back with another video. I hope y'all all doing well. Yo, I want to send my condolences and a rest in peace out to rich homie Quan. Y'all already know the news came out today. The first place I seen it where it was a post that came from Boosie. He said he just got the word that rich homie Quan had overdosed, right? Now, no official word has come out to say, to confirm his death, but I just feel like that whole situation is sad. Rest in peace to rich homie Quan. I'm not the biggest rich homie Quan fan, but I seen how social media reacted to it today. I think losing any human being, there's always going to be some sense of feeling attached to it, especially when you know that they still had so much more life to live. So he was 34 years old. There was a 911 call that was released. Was it his girlfriend, or was it their child mother? Because she said that she just brought the child to school. So their child to school. So she said that before she went to bring the child to school, she put a cover over him. And then when she came back, he was just not responsive. Now, I've seen some comments from some different people. They like, oh, I would have woke him up the first time or whatever. You just really don't know how you would have handled things while you in the move, while you want to go. So I just feel like the whole situation is unfortunate. Erica Banks, she was one of the people who came out and was some mixed reviews based on, things that she said. So after Boosie, he had announced that, he got the news that rich homie Quan had overdosed. Do you think that was insensitive, or do you think that they should allow the family to come out, whatever? You let me know how you feel about that in the comments. And then Akbar, right after that, she came out, she said, see, this is why I'm running to Jesus. I cannot die and lose my soul. She said that right after, Boosie came out with the news. So Erica Banks, she found herself in a whirlwind, right? Because she posted a collection of photos with rich homie Quan. And a lot of people are saying that she's alluding to that they had some sort of relationship or whatever. I'm going to read the caption that she put under it. She said, all you wanted was to find happiness again, with a heart emoji. I always saw in your face and heard in your voice, but you had so much left to do. The album, the tour, your birthday. I'm just glad that we were able to enjoy such peaceful, memorable moments while you were here, man. Such a sweetheart. Rest in paradise, Quan. And I know that, Erica Banks, she probably feels away because B King just died. He's a part of one of her biggest moments in hip hop. So, she probably just feels like, she wanted to show love, but in these photos, in this video, it looked like, they kind of like booed up. He was kind of like kissing over her and stuff. Another video where he's in the background as well. So yeah, a lot of people found this to be distasteful. You know what I will say? I don't know if Erica Banks was doing this, but I do find that when people pass away, that a lot of people do things for clout, and they, trying to get a mention or attention by the way of somebody's death. Like, whether it's going on, a rant, or going on just carrying on, just OD. So that was from Erica Banks, right? So Akbar, she came out and she said something in regards to Erica Banks, saying what she did. She said, I understand you might be hurt, but baby girl, delete those pics and videos out of respect for his family, man. You was a secret. Yo, that shit hit hard. When she told her she was a secret, you was a secret. And not saying that what y'all shared was fake, but certain stuff should remain secret, because here comes all the unwanted hate towards you, and you didn't even know existed. Think before you do stuff, Lil One. And she put the praying hands and the heart emoji, right? So people were saying that Erica Banks did delete it. I'm not going to go to her page right now because I don't want to get thrown off or whatever. But I just felt like it's unfortunate. So then, the 911 call came out. The woman was over the phone or whatever. I think I spoke on that, as I opened up the video. That was just an unfortunate matter too. I mean, no one wants to find someone dead, and then you're 34. Let me tell you something. If you're somebody who struggle, I heard different things from people online saying that this could be related to fentanyl or whatever. Man, I don't know what to say to a person who struggles with drug abuse, because I felt like when I was smoking weed, I felt like I was going through my own thing, and it was like I was in this web and I couldn't get out. So I couldn't imagine if you taking something stronger, you know what I mean? I don't know what rich homie Quan was doing, because it hasn't come out officially. Boosie said that, but we don't really know, right? So then Quavo and Offset, they made amends. He came out and said, may God be with us. Never saw this being a part of your journey. with the praying hands. So Quavo and Offset also patched it up. He said that he had an amazing conversation with Offset. Who said it? I think Offset said it, or Quavo. Either way, they said that they had an amazing conversation. They patched it up and then they moved on. Little Kim came out and she, put, "This is part of the life that I'll never get used to. I'm heartbroken and no one will ever understand the dope ass friendship you and I had. You always pulled up for me no matter what. I've learned in life. I learned in life, love those who love you. Rest in heaven, my angel." And a lot of people thought that that was a sweet message coming from Little Kim. They felt like, Erica Banks, her messaging was too hard. So, I mean, they felt like it was too personal, where she was trying to like make somebody know that like, oh, he was a thing in her life or whatever the case may be. So let me know what you think about Little Kim's messaging, to Rich Homie Quan. I think this whole situation is just unfortunate. Then I seen the tweet where they were saying like, Offset and Quavo made up. I did also see that somebody said in the comments, they was like, after Offset and Cardi is going to be divorcing, now him and Quavo getting back. Then I seen somebody say that Offset and Quavo are patching it up after Rich Homie Quan, but they didn't patch it up for Takeoff. Let me know if you think about that, if that's a real thing in your mind as well. I just want to read a little bit of the TMZ article in regards to Rich Homie Quan. So Rich Homie Quan dead at 34. 2:33 p.m. TMZ obtained the 911 call from Rich Homie Quan's death, and his girlfriend tells the dispatcher that the rapper is not breathing and does not have a heartbeat. She also revealed that he was unresponsive on the couch in their home and called 911 and started foaming at the mouth when she tried to move him. Lord, ooh. When they foam at the mouth, yeah, that can be a sign that something's terribly wrong, or it could be the end. Rich Homie Quan, platinum selling rapper from Atlanta, died. TMZ Hip Hop has confirmed. RHQ died Thursday, and Rich Homie Quan died Thursday in his Atlanta home, according to his family and a rep for the Fulton County Morgue. Rich Homie Quan's family tells TMZ Hip Hop that they are shattered and heartbroken by the sudden death. No cause of death has been reported, and they're desperately searching for answers. And then you got Boosie out here saying that he OD'd. Come on, Boosie, that was insensitive. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. You shouldn't be coming out saying that before, especially, come on, you know the process. Born to Quantes Lamar in Atlanta, RHQ Rich Homie Quan first burst into the scene in 2013 with his instant hit Type of Way, and followed up with his favorites Flex, Ooh 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 Ooh, that actually came out on my birthday in 2015, yep, and then Ride Out. And then they had the song Lifestyle as well with the Rich Gang. Rich Homie Quan later joined Young Thug on the Cash Money Records project Rich Game, and he was a frequent collaborator with hometown homies 2 Chainz and Jacquees. So the last time we spoke to Rich Homie Quan ripped the current state of hip hop for its murderous lyrics and cookie cutter formats. So yeah, Rich Homie Quan was 34 years old. Rest in peace to him. Condolences to his family. Let me know what you think about Erica Banks. What she did. I didn't check her page to see if she deleted it. Little Kim, it was tasteful. Even if that was her friend and they took it to another level, Little Kim loved the young one. She was with somebody who was younger before. So Rich Homie Quan is a little bit older. Yeah, unfortunate. Prayers to the family. If you have any type of issue with any substance, I don't care if it's just weed, because weed, anything is, we all have our vices and our addictions, and hopefully you're not doing anything that would ultimately put your life in jeopardy, at risk, right? So rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan. Prayers to the family. I want to move on. So y'all know yesterday this interview came out with Megan Thee Stallion. She did an interview with Billboard where she tried to make it seem like she didn't know what the issue was with Nicki Minaj, but I wanted to touch on her talking about Cardi B, right? Now, one thing I don't like about Megan Thee Stallion is that for Megan to come in the game, and especially I have to reference this to what she did on Nicki's live, talking about, I'm about to go write some shit or whatever the case may be. Like, you had this thing for Cardi B before, and then it's like now I feel like the love that she shows to Cardi, who am I to say that she don't really like Cardi, right? But I think that she extra likes Cardi because she can't mess with Nicki, and why you and Nicki don't rock. You know what I'm saying? I forgot to mention in my video yesterday that you told her to get an abortion. And you told her that on the set of The Hot Girl, you was telling her to drink and all of that. So let's not forget about that as well. So anyway, I want to read this article that was from Rolling Out, and notice, I want you to notice how they titled this article. They said Megan Thee Stallion says she loves Cardi B and Glorilla, but not Nicki Minaj. She didn't say that. So Rolling Out, like, come on. I'm gonna just get to the nitty gritty. So Megan Jovan Ruth Pete said that in fact that they were talking about her and Glorilla and Cardi B. They were able to commander the stage together at the Madison Square Garden recently in memory of, recently, a memory that will forever be etched in her soul. It was like the little East Coast Southern sandwich we had going on. A little East Coast Southern sandwich? That sounds so stupid. I was very happy. I genuinely love Cardi. I genuinely love Glow, Megan said. She says she revels in the absence of cattiness. She revels in the absence of cattiness amongst them, a rarity in a business that is notoriously ruthless and rivalrous, right? So it's rivalry across the board from the women and the men, right? The one thing I don't like about a person is just like, this is why I get so mad with people trying to like say like this whole zodiac shit, because Megan Thee Stallion is not real. If you real, you admit and you own up to your shit. You're not admitting and owning up to nothing. You trying to play this public sympathy card, and I'm getting I'm sick of reading on all of the blogs and people really thinking that WAP is what's caused the reason why they fell out. It's not the reason. Like, it's not. So let me continue into the article. Megan Thee Stallion goes into detail why she loves Cardi and Glow. In the industry, you really don't meet a lot of girls who want to see you be successful. You meet people, and I'm not just going to say girls, but you don't meet a lot of artists, and they want you to have the success because they're scared sometimes it's going to take away from their success. Music is a competition. Rap is a competition. But those two ladies, I feel like we all like to see each other do good things. We like to see each other win. Let me tell you something, Meg. Even though Cardi has been striking out a lot lately, she still feels like she's over you. She still feels like that because of the way that Atlantic Records promoted and pushed her records. And you out here eating this up like, yo, let me tell you something. What happened to the unity amongst like black people? You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. What happened to that? Like, how do you, like, I would rather you just not speak on Nicki on some Doja Cat shit. Like, just don't speak on her. Don't even address it at all. But it's just like, you going extra hard for Cardi, and she had a flop year. Like, you understand us? Maybe Megan knows that too, and Megan just knows that Cardi is really not a threat like she was in the yesteryear either. But you got so much love for Cardi, somebody who you used to just say that she wasn't even lyrically great. You threw Nicki under the bus for her. You lied about going on Queen Radio, said that you was doing something for Vogue. That never came into fruition. I just don't understand the fakeness. Like, at some point, if I was that fake, I would just have to like be like, you know what? You too fake. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ever did something and you know that you was wrong about it? It's like a real person with emotional intelligence, empathy, sympathy, or whatever you want to call it. Like, you know, they would be able to be like, you know what? I was wrong in that. You don't think you did anything wrong in a relationship with Nicki Minaj, and now you out here fake boosting them up, making it seem like you extra love Cardi? Shut up. Shut up. So Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj are not on friendly terms. So during the same multi-pronged interview, Megan added that she once had a friendship with Nicki Minaj. I didn't read that yesterday, so she brung it up. She once had a friendship with Nicki Minaj, but it went sour around the onset of the pandemic, and she is clueless as to why. See, this is how you play. This is how you play victim, and you get people who be like, "Oh, Megan, oh, you know, what happened? Oh, she's so jealous of you." Even though that, you know, even though that you haven't amassed even a fraction of her fame, you haven't done anything like Nicki at all, even from your grind coming up. If you want to talk about it, Ice Spice kind of rose to fame too. I won't say that Megan had it as easy as Ice Spice, as Drake posting her and, you know, going viral like that, getting, you know, but Megan was spoiled. I look at Megan like that little kid that's like sitting in the, you know, the big tall kid that's sitting in the back seat of their parents' car, and they're just spoiled, and she's just like, you know, getting all of like these endorsements and, you know, things thrown at her based off of who she know. Jay-Z and Beyonce is the reason that Megan received so much. I don't care what nobody say. So, you know, she said that their friendship went sour during the pandemic, and she doesn't know why. I still to this day don't know what the problem is, Megan answered. I don't even know what would be reconciled, because to this day, I don't know what the problem is. You're a liar, and I'm not going to pontificate on that because I did that in the video yesterday. I really just did that just to wrap up this article. The two rappers seemed like pals back before the pandemic in 2019 when they collaborated on Hot Girl Summer. Fast forward 5 years after they both dropped tracks and volley insults back and forth at each other. Megan struck first with her Scorching Hiss single that debuted at #1 on the Billboard charts. Nicki Minaj emptied her clip at Megan just 6 days later with Bigfoot. Some fans theorized that Minaj took great umbrage at Megan collaborating with her arch rival Cardi B. Together, Megan and Cardi created a Song of the Year in 2020 in the risque song WAP. The cut debuted at #1 on charts and broke several records and won multiple awards. So you see how they ended off this article. They want to end off the article like, you know, this is what I'm trying to say. Like, they trying to set the tone everywhere to make it seem like Nicki is jealous. Nicki didn't care about WAP. And I feel like what I don't like about things like that is that it makes it seem like that's true. And it's a cheap way to cheapen and try to take away what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? Just like when I made that video earlier and I was saying how like Cardi B tried to like respond to my tweet saying that like, oh, something about light skin, dark skin. I didn't say anything about light skin, dark skin. I said that you're using black people for a look and for protection. That's what it was all about. And you know, somebody commented on my video and I actually thought about that when I was making my video. It's beyond just Star Brim. It's that girl Remy who was associated, you know, that girl, rest in peace to BK Tidal Wave. She used to always be talking about that girl Remy, not Remy Ma, but the girl Remy. She was associated. Cardi B paid her to attack the girls in the club too. That's a little off topic, but yeah, it's like it's always the black ones. Where are the Hispanic ones for her? So listen, Megan, you came in the game and you seemed like you was keeping it real. I loved the fact that Nicki and Megan, you know, two black women, you know, I even though I do feel like Megan has some redundant lyricism, I do in a way feel like Doja Cat is a little bit more clever with her lyricism than Megan. I'll give it to her, but I do think I respect Megan more as a rapper. She has some cute bars. She does. I'll give it to her like that. But I really was hoping that you know, younger Megan and then, you know, Nicki being older but still dominating. I thought that they was gonna be able to foster a relationship that would just be dope, like, you know what I'm saying? Because we had the fake Cardi B, you know, she was getting pushed and promoted by labels, fake streams and all of that. That's why, listen, if you was doing 10 times platinum 7-8 years ago, why you ain't going diamond now? WAP was on the cusp of the end of when they stopped all that industry stuff where she couldn't fake the streams no more. So what's next? The collaboration with Doja Cat. What's next? What is going to push Cardi into that next stratosphere? Because she struck out 7 times this year already. What's next? Her fans love to talk about Enough that debuted at #10 because they mass bought it. And then what did it do after that? It was forgotten. I mean, fuck the club up and everybody did way better than that with no music video. What's next? You know what I'm saying? You got to put things into perspective when you're trying to compare a person and say where they at and what they doing. That song did terrible. Enough did enough. And she had her fake black girl persona on in it. Like, okay. Like, it was so fake. It was so fake. So listen, Potent, Pondering, Never Pander. I'm about to wrap this up. I'm about to wrap it up. But listen, let me know again what you feel about the situations and the events around Rich Homie Quan, how people responded. Oh shit. Hold on. How people responded, especially Erica Banks. Let me know what you think about that. Yeah, I want to know what you feel about that. Also, let me know what you think. Hold on. Also, let me know what you think about Little Kim, her response for Rich Homie Quan. I thought that she kept it really cute. Let me know what you think about Boosie and how he said that Rich Homie Quan OD'd and they didn't even announce it yet. That was a little crazy to me. That was a little crazy to me personally. And then, of course, let me know what you think about the Megan Thee Stallion extra being jockeying for Cardi B. She did that before. Remember, she was at the Grammy. She's talking about, thank you, Cardi, acting like she your mommy. That's crazy to me. It's crazy. Potent, Pondering, Never Pandering, never what? Panhandling. Make sure that you support the channel. The Cash App is in the description of the video. Make sure that you follow me on social media. Potent Pondering on Twitter, on X, same name, and also Potent Pondering on Instagram. So yeah, I'm up out of here. Peace.